The millipede. There are several millipedes in Florida and Miami-Dade, and I get calls all the time. I find these little guys rolled up. There is the yellow-banded millipede, and there is no entomological recommended control procedure for millipedes because they really don't invade homes. They occasionally get in because the doors aren't properly sealed. Sliding doors, the seals are bad. So it's usually an exclusion problem, a proofing problem, because there is no chemical to control millipedes. They're not insects. They're mylopods. They're more closely related to a crustacean than they are an insect. So when we have these problems with millipedes, it's usually a couple of things. There's an excess mulch around the property. Let me show you something. So you've got this landscape, and when you have organic matter, they're going to breed in organic matter. So if this had an excess mulch up against the house, there would be an excess of millipedes. If you see inside, there's leaves. So removing the organic matter away from your home and removing it is going to reduce the millipede population. The other issue with millipedes is that they're migratory and they're opportunistic. So they will go through a neighborhood. Somebody opens up the ground to build a pool. Well, there's going to be millipede problems. Somebody takes out a septic tank. There's going to be millipede problems. So usually, unless they're climbing all over the walls and you have hundreds of them climbing on your walls, usually it's not a problem. Most of the products over the counter are pyrethroids, and pyrethroids will only kill them if you hit them directly on contact. The residual effect of a maintenance service will not control millipedes. So these are some things that we get called on all the time. You know, you're doing pest control. Why can't you control the millipedes? I don't want to see a millipede. In South Florida, this is not going to be possible. Yeah, I'm going to put a link down below to the recommended best management practices from the University of Florida Entomology, which is probably the best source to look at if you're looking at real data.